What's up, guys? It's Joel of Punishers Paintball. Today we have a product release coming from the store. We've got the new Shocker Era mech frame available here at Punishers. We've got our Shocker Era. We're going to do an installation video for you guys, as well as give you guys our first impression on how well the mech frame shoots. So if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys after the intro. Alright, guys, so the Shocker Era has been out for a short period of time now here, the last few months. Very, very smooth shooting gun. Really big advocate of the Shocker Era. Very good shooting gun. And one of the big things with Shocker and Lux is they always pride themselves on having a mech frame and being able to really get going and shooting very fast with their mech frames. And, you know, their conversion is usually pretty easy when it comes to their ability to swap over from electronic to mech. So with that said, guys, we're going to open up our handy dandy Shocker Era mech frame here, and we are going to convert it from the electronic frame over real quick here. So first things first, I guess I'm actually going to hold off on taking it apart first. We'll show you guys what's in the actual case when you purchase your mech frame here. So as you guys can see here, you've got your mech frame, you've got 45 grips that it already comes with, and then your little baggie. Inside your baggie is going to be your mech valve, which we will show you on how to install that here in a second. Pulling this out, there are a few key differences with the mech frame. First off, first, the 45 grips feel really good. Secondly, the trigger on the mech frame is a little bit larger. It is still tournament legal if you're trying to play ICPL or whatever the case may be. And then the transfer portion from the frame over to the body is that new reinforced larger O-ring. And it does come with an extra silver fitting, so that way you can have a silver fitting on your electronic frame and have a silver fitting on your mech frame, and you don't have to swap that out, which is a nice feature. So we are going to now set this to the side. We are going to take our electronic frame and we are going to take it apart. Take your Allen key on the back portion here. There's just one screw, and it's a hinge mechanism with the Shocker Era to keep the front portion in place, so you don't have two screws on your trigger frame that you have to remove in order to remove your trigger frame. One simple screw there, as you guys can see. It's going to pop off by just kind of pulling on the back portion first and then pulling out your hinge mechanism. We're going to set the trigger frame to the side. As you guys can see there, the solenoid is in place. Cody, you mind zooming in here real quick? As you guys can see, the solenoid's in place. We're going to take our latch mechanism that holds the solenoid into place, and we are going to pull backwards on that. And then it's just going to kind of pull out. Your blue portion, your solenoid manifold, is going to stay in place. And then this is just going to become unplugged. You're going to set your solenoid to the side. Now we've got the mech valve. Let me grab that here real quick. This little black box, that the black square, I should say, that comes with the mech frame is going to be the portion that actually controls your shooting with the mechanical frame. So this black portion just pops into place. As you guys can see here, there is a little silver bar on the portion of the mech valve. That silver bar is going to fit into a little groove on the blue manifold portion of that, and it's going to fit in there snugly. So you want to make sure that it fits all the way in and that silver bar fits into that groove. Otherwise, the mech valve is not fully into place. You're going to lock it into place with your latch mechanism, and it's that simple. You're now going to take your hinge mechanism, pop that into place first. Make sure that you don't forget your silver fitting from your parts kit on your mech frame, and you pop that into place, and then you're going to just kind of hold it into place. You're going to take your trigger frame screw, pop that in, and you're going to screw that in. And I really like this frame because it already comes with the ASA as well as the grips, which is a nice feature. We're going to tighten this down snugly. I'm tying that down snug, I should say. And there you go. There's your mech frame. The only other thing that we're going to have to do is the ASA knob does not come with an ASA knob, so I have to unscrew this all the way out. It just unscrews, pops right out, and you're going to take that and you're going to screw it into your mech frame. And you just kind of have to make sure that it's perfectly center, and it will just very easily screw into place. And there you guys have it. That is the mech frame for the Shocker Era. And now we are going to go outside, shoot it, and see how well it shoots. Guys, so now we're outside. We've got the Shocker Era mech frame installed. And we've got a Die R2. We've got some GI 2-star. And we are here to just kind of give you guys a first impression what we think of this thing. Shooting, we chronoed it. We're shooting about anywhere from 260 to 280 over the chrono. So first is definitely smooth. Oh, I think my hopper's on here. I like how big the trigger is on this. It feels really good. We did not adjust any of the adjustment points on it yet, but I definitely think like if I fine tune how well, you know, the activation points and how long the trigger pull was and everything, and definitely get it shooting a little bit quicker. It is a long or a big enough trigger pull, or trigger face I should say, that I definitely think I could get both fingers in there. I've got larger fingers, so that's really nice. I think for people with smaller hands, you're definitely going to be able to really rip on this thing. So here we go. I think the R2's doesn't have fresh batteries. I think it's not keeping up. All right, we're gonna try a different loader and see if we can get to shooting it faster here. All right, guys, so now we have the JT Triad, the revised version of it. We're going to try and shoot it here again. Yeah, overall, guys, really impressed with the Shocker Era mech frame. I definitely like it more than the Shocker Amp mech frame. So yeah, guys, it's available at Punishers. If you guys are interested, head on over to the website.